Emotional support animals are legitimate animals and they do a service. Even though they are not the same service as a service animal, they do have a purpose. So when I came to college, I was feeling really alone and I just really needed a friend and somebody to keep me company. And I talked to my psychologist, my therapist. Everybody kind of agreed that it may be more appropriate for me to get a dog instead of other things in order for me to continue my studies.
So the process for getting an assistance animal approved would be first a student would register for services with our office. They can do that by going to cmich.edu/S as in Sam, D as in dog, S as in Sam. The second step is to provide documentation verifying that you do in fact have a disability and what that relationship is to the animal in terms of how is that animal providing you assistance. For all animals, it needs to have up-to-date vet records, and if it is a dog, it also needs to have proof of licensing and proof of rabies vaccination.
So I have diagnosed anxiety disorder, a generalized anxiety disorder. I have diagnosed post-traumatic stress disorder from sexual assault trauma in my childhood and just other things. Penny helps with that, and she helps make me feel like I'm not alone all the time by having somebody there.
We did have an incident where one animal did nip at a person, and it was unprovoked, and so that animal did need to leave campus.
One day I was actually attending my professor's funeral, and I had asked a friend who was a woman to take her out, and she was like, oh yeah, of course, like you need to attend this professor's funeral. Like this professor was a significant person in my life, one of the reasons that I came to Central. So I was at the funeral and she was coming back in and elevator doors opened and a man accidentally like just brushed up against her, like it wasn't like, it could have been seen as a kick. It wasn't truly a kick. It definitely was not intentional by any means. I fully understand that. Penny is just super small and she reacted by immediately growling and nipping. She did not break skin. She did not do anything like that. It was said in the report that she did not break skin, but obviously any signs of aggression from a dog on campus is cause for immediate removal. So it was just unfortunate circumstances and policies that led to her needing to be immediately removed from campus.
If you believe you qualify for an assistance animal, awesome, go through the process, but work with your provider, work with your doctor or your counselor, because we're not going to accept what you purchase off the internet.